Oh!
What happened?
It's ice. It's all ice.
Welcome. Good to
Hi.
see you. I love you. This is Lindley's 5th visit to Michigan, I think. Lindley is trying out some superstitions to get the weather to drop and get some snow. What's this superstition, Lindley?
Flushing ice down the toilet.
Oh, are you supposed to flush it? Is that safe?
Yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to. Is it working?
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
How many inches of snow are we going to get out of that?
6.
Awesome. What else can we do to make the snow?
You wear your pajamas inside out and backwards.
Are you going to do that?
No.
It's Sunday, December 29th, and we are headed to
Canada.
Windsor.
Yep, we're gonna go hang out in Windsor for the day. The afternoon. It's like 2 o'clock. We got a slow start, but that was beautiful. And it's really kind of like misty and foggy and like 50 degrees out, so it's super nice. What just happened, Matt?
So we got here, it's exactly 3 o'clock, and all of the border agents are on shift change, which is exactly what happened the last time we came to Canada. The only other time we've ever come, and it was the exact same thing.
So we just sit here in line until they all like leave, and then the new group comes to the booths, and then
Yeah, so then you got someone and you're their first car, and so they're all gung-ho about doing their job.
we're in the tunnel on our way to Canada. I don't like bridges, and the bridge was really rusty and squeaky and scary last time, so we're trying out the tunnel, but we don't like tunnels that much better. How's the weather, Lindley?
Cold. I'm so cold.
It's not quite as warm as we anticipated. There's a lot of breeze going on.
9 degrees Celsius.
Well, Celsius.
It's so cold.
Can't go wrong with a London fog on a foggy day. How's it taste, Lindley?
It's really sweet, but it also tastes like dirt.
Doing shirt surgery. Girl probs.
Alright, all done.
Good job. We're being tourists and going on a mural tour of the city.
You need to stop.
Lindley, what's that behind us?
It's Detroit. You can't see it, but it's there.
Yep, sure is. You guys, this freighter behind us that's been blowing its foghorn for a while down the river just came out of the fog. I love boats, you guys. This has literally made my day. Lindley, tell me what color your legs are.
Purple and red.
Oh. So we went to the bathroom after Mass in this church and got ourselves stuck.
It's a bad idea.
Hopefully Matt will come open the door back to the sanctuary for us. We got unlocked from the spot that we got stuck in at church, and now we're at this really cool free light display in a park in Windsor. So we've encountered a ton of accessibility issues today, but this one's a pretty obvious one. The fence is literally directly in front of the... Wow. I am not going to make you suffer through the horrible audio on that video. In this video, I was pointing out that there was a chain link fence right next to the only accessible spot on the sidewalk. There was a gap in the fence specifically designed for people to exit this park, but there was a lip on the curb, and the accessible part of the curb was blocked by this fence. So it was obvious that it was an exit for people to go through, but not disabled people. In this clip, I also mentioned some other accessibility issues that we encountered in Windsor, including really steep curbs, even though they technically looked like they were designed for wheelchairs, maybe. We also encountered bathrooms that were impossible to get my wheelchair into. Sometimes the hallway to the bathroom was even too small to take my wheelchair, so I had to get out and walk from the beginning of the hallway to the bathroom without my wheelchair, which luckily I can do, but not everyone can. And all these accessibility issues in a well-known, relatively large city made me start to wonder if Canada had anything comparable to the American ADA laws. I did a little bit of research, and the country as a whole doesn't have something equivalent to the ADA, but several provinces have their own accessibility laws. Especially Ontario, where Windsor is located. They have the Ontarians with Disabilities Act. I think there's another word in there, but that's basically it. And it's supposed to govern how cities are designed and planned, but I'm wondering if Windsor is such an old city that it just hasn't been properly retrofitted for accessibility. Grand Rapids, on the other hand, back in the US, was beautifully accessible and really enjoyable and safe for my sister and I to get around in. So yay America! And Canada, what is up with your city? Do you live or work in Canada? Do you have any insight into accessibility laws and how well they are carried out in cities? I would love to hear from you in the comments. I know that there are plenty of inaccessible American cities, but I'm really interested in different countries and how they carry out their accessibility laws. It's Monday, the day before New Year's Eve, and we're actually taking a little bit of an impromptu trip to Grand Rapids. Matt has to work over the holiday up there, and they kind of convinced him to do it because they're letting us come too. So we'll hang out in a hotel, and apparently there's going to be some snow. It'll be fun. And this little one is going to one of her favorite places on earth, Tom and Karen's house. Okay, Puppy is dropped off with Tom and Karen, and we are heading out to Grand Rapids. It's like 3 in the afternoon because we were really tired after yesterday. It took a lot out of us, so we stayed in bed for a while this morning and got a slow start. We'll show you what's up when we get there. Hey Lindley, why are you shaking the snow globes?
Because it needs to snow.
Apparently that's one of the superstitions. What counts as a snow globe?
This.
Apparently that counts as a snow globe. We had to wait a little bit for Matt to get off of work so that we could go out to dinner with him. And we're actually waiting in front of the hotel to pick him up. But we went to Barnes & Noble to wait and bide our time. And what did Lindley get?
Floam.
It's glow in the dark. It's really fun. We've got like 4 different colors. It has been a long couple of weeks with holiday celebrations and family and visitors. So we're just gonna hang out at this hotel, rest a little bit. I think I'm gonna go and get a bath in this nice bathtub if I can get up off this bed. We'll see. Fun times with chronic illnesses. We are watching PBS Kids and about to build a sandcastle with foam. It's 3 in the afternoon and neither of us are feeling super great. That's Lindley under there. But we're gonna try to make the best of things and go out and explore the city a little bit before it gets too dark. We'll see how accessible it is. I'll also show you the carpet in the hallways in this place. Apparently, lush carpet is a sign of elegance, but actually it is really hard for a wheelchair to go on. so hard that my smart drive struggles on outdoor mode on this carpet. You have anything to say, Lindley?
No.
Told you she was under there. If you have circulation problems or really just are out in the cold and need your feet to stay warm, I suggest using hot hands and shoving them down into your boots. They keep you warm for hours. This is on outdoor mode and it is so loud, it's trying so hard. It does it. Not well though.
Oh!
What happened?
It's ice. It's all ice. I'm not.
You would be so sad.
I know.
It is very cold and it is snowing in our faces, and sometimes the wind gusts and blows snow in our faces. But so far, pretty accessible. All the sidewalks are really nice and clean, so we don't have to worry about my wheelchair slipping on the ice. It's 10:30 on New Year's Eve and I am in a lot of pain, really tired. We have just done a ton of stuff this week, and last week with Audrey's visit, Lindley's not feeling so great either, so she's in the shower and she and I are going to go to bed before the ball drops. But that's okay. We've had a great celebration and tomorrow will be the start of a new year. Hopefully the year that Matt and I become parents. So that's something to look forward to. Now it's time for my heat pack, some Tylenol, and some rest before heading home tomorrow. Happy New Year, everyone.